Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom reviews. See by title below, yes, this is on the first anime that I will be reviewing for the spring 2017 season. And yes, by the title below, as you can see, and by my beanie and my jacket, this is on episode 1 of Shingeki no Kyojin, otherwise known as Attack on Titan Season 2. Holy crap, we've been waiting for this for I think it's been 4 years. 4 years, and finally it is here. I know there's still some people that are like, oh my gosh, Attack on Titan, blah blah blah. Who cares about that, honestly? You're here because you probably watched it and you probably enjoy Attack on Titan, like me, obviously. And how did I feel about this episode? Man, was this episode awesome. I absolutely, I read the manga, guys. I think I'm a couple chapters behind, but there's no way it's gonna catch up to it anytime soon, because each chapter is comes out every month, and they're long chapters. It's not like your weekly chapters and everything, so they're pretty long, and there is a lot of content to pretty much cover from where we left off. I think it was chapter 33 in the manga where we left off in the end of season 1. So if you want to check out the manga, you can go and do that. I think it finished on chapter 3, maybe somewhere in the middle of chapter 34 or something like that. I'm not fully sure, I forget exactly, but yeah, somewhere around there. That's where pretty much the manga ends for the season, and they go straight into it. I was talking about a little bit more about how much something that came up to that I am kind of sad about this anime. The one thing that I was kind of like, are you kidding me, which is the episode, how much episodes there are for this season. But I'll get on to talk about that later on, since I want to talk about how I felt about the first episode first. First off, love the opening. Sure, come on. I still think that the first opening is it's not possible to beat that one. That one's just plain awesome. I still love that. But this opening was really badass. I still really thought it was pretty damn cool. I don't know what's going on in the opening with the animal kind of thing. I don't remember anything about that. There were a bunch of animals. I think there was even a T-Rex or something following the Beast Titan in the opening. I'm not too sure what that's going on there, if that's something that happens later on, but I don't remember anything about that. But yeah, opening, it still gave me the same feels that Attack on Titan always gave. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, it really is back. It's finally here. And this episode pretty much, I think it covered chapter 34 to 36 of the manga, and honestly, it adapted it really well. Everything was in here. Just extremely an awesome part to bring us back in. Obviously, last time we saw in season 1, it ended with Annie pretty much crystallizing herself, and we see that there is a damn Titan in the wall. Yes, that's pretty much where we left off, and we're now here. Hanji, oh man, that part where Hanji was like I saw all this stuff in the manga already, okay? And still, everything was just there's you can read a manga, and the manga is awesome. I always love reading mangas, but when it comes to the anime, when you see it in action, it is a totally different beast. Seeing her just, hang him over the edge, it was just crazy. But that part wasn't even the crazy part that I thought. When you read the manga and you see Mitch's death, it's damn, that's just brutal. But holy crap, I had to be like, oh shit. When you watching the anime and you see that part happen, when he just gets torn apart at the end, I was just like, okay, yeah. That's why I like to watch the anime over the manga, because of those moments and because of the soundtrack. The soundtrack, once again, as usual, Attack on Titan soundtrack. I love the first season's one, and I am loving the soundtrack for this one as well. It complemented well. Everything was adapted pretty damn well in this episode. We got a little bit of build up with the whole wall Titan thing. Everyone trying to figure out what's going on. Hanji trying to get information out of the that one guy, and pretty much almost dropping him over the edge until crazy fanatics like that. He's full on let me go, I'm fine, do it. And I'm over here yeah, he would be like that, and she just throws him off. And yeah, I mean, just like what she said, this is the first time that she's felt that feeling, terrified, since she left the walls, to figure out that this whole time you've been pretty much hiding behind these walls from this enemy that it's just literally just still creepy. Now that I'm seeing it now again, and then find out they're in your damn walls. Yeah, that's that's just scary. But of course, the big thing about this episode was the fact that the Beast Titan was finally introduced. The Beast Titan is a huge thing that we'll continue to see later on in these episodes. And obviously, the big thing about him is that not only is he, different from all the other Titans in the fact that he's like super, he's really big, and the fact that he's like an ape, he's got fur all over him. The fact that he has intelligence, the fact that he can talk, as we saw him talking to Mitch in this episode, to which I gotta say, it really sucks that Mitch died. I did like his character just sniffing around and stuff, but holy crap, he was kicking ass. It just so happened that, yeah, he got a horse stem thrown at him, falls down into a Titan's mouth, gets almost eaten till, of course, the Titan wants to know what the hell their 3D maneuver gear is, to which, of course, he doesn't end up talking or anything about it. So he ends up just taking it, leaving him, and you think, oh, he's fine. I bet, like, all you people watching the anime are like, oh, he's fine, thank goodness. No, that's not what happens, obviously, because he lets all the other Titans move again, and they all just tear him apart. And it was just brutal watching that. Like, when you read it in the manga, when you're reading something, it's totally different from when you're actually end up seeing it, being, watching it like this. And it was just like, I literally was just like, oh shit, and that was the ending. Oh, yeah, Attack on Titan is back, baby. But yeah, overall, I definitely enjoyed the episode. The next episode is going to be, of course, as you saw, Sasha, Connie are going out to they're pretty much trying to find all the villages and help them. Connie's village, don't know what's going to happen there, obviously, since his village was to the south, where they came from. So I don't know how that's going to be. Sasha seems to have to, face her problems as well as she goes back to her village. And Eden and everyone is on the way to help. Levi especially is going to be awesome when he does make it there. But yeah, honestly, I love this episode. It did a great job at adapting everything from, the manga. And overall, I honestly think that this was an amazing, introduction, bringing us back into Attack on Titan. The only thing that I was sad about, that I really wish that, it was changed, was the fact that, what I said in the beginning, the fact that there's only 12 episodes. Like I said before, I've been reading the manga. There is definitely enough to make more than just 12 episodes. Why is there only a 12 episode season? It should be 24 episodes, I really don't understand how we could wait 4 years and then they decide, hey, let's make a new season. Awesome, okay? That definitely brings up the hype. We've all been waiting for this, and the first episode did not disappoint. Definitely not for me, at least. And then, of course, guess what? Yeah, only 12 episodes. Are you kidding me? Waiting 4 years? There should be damn 24 episodes. But honestly, I'm not too mad in the fact that I think that it's going to be 12 episodes. And come on, Attack on Titan is a huge thing. I see some people like, oh, I'm not going to watch this anymore. Forget that. Really wait 4 years for 12 episodes? Do not be like that. If you really do love the anime, continue to watch it and everything. Support it when the Blu-ray comes out and everything. But I'm pretty sure the fact is that at the end of episode 12, it will announce that there will be another season. We've seen that this is pretty much how anime have been. It's always like they've been sending out 12 episode seasons for some reason. But I'm pretty sure it will be like this will be finished in spring, and then it'll probably come back in like the fall season. I'm thinking that it's not a for sure thing, obviously, but I mean, it's Attack on Titan. I know this is like an extremely popular anime, and I would not doubt the fact that after seeing everyone, enjoy this anime and watching everything, they will definitely make a third season. Sorry, the other one was just one season, season 1. They will make a third season for sure, or a second core to this season, because honestly, they have to. Like I said before, I think it's on chapter 90 already that the manga is on, and we're only just covered chapter 36. So there's a lot more content, and like I said, these are huge chapters, guys. Every month a new chapter comes out, so they're huge in comparison to just weekly chapters. So I'm hoping that at the end of the season, after probably an awesome season, I'm predicting after seeing this first episode, that they will announce that there's the second core to this. So I'm not too scared at all about that, but honestly, I thought that they would have, 24 episodes straight from the start, so not too sure on that part. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. I'm just super glad that Attack on Titan, is back. It's just one of my favorite animes, and honestly, I definitely enjoyed this one, and definitely am hyped up to see the next episode and the rest of the season. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy it, leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And as always, I want to hear what you guys think. Anime, watchers only. How did you feel about this first episode back in Attack on Titan? And manga readers only, without spoiling it for any of our anime watchers only, obviously. How did you feel about this, this episode overall? How did you feel it was adapted? I felt that it was adapted pretty much completely correct from, what chapters 34 to 36. So honestly, I loved it and can't wait to see the next one. So yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.